Hey, welcome back to Grandpa's channel. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a great day. I'm so glad you came back to see another video. Stay till the end and don't forget to check out my other videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, like we were talking about in the last video, we were talking about making eye contact and maintaining your engagement with your audience. Whether you're doing a Zoom call, a YouTube channel, or any type of other video, you want to engage with your audience. You want to have that one-on-one relationship that they can see your eyes, they can relate to it, because it's all about that. Now, Centercam was very gracious to send over one of their new products, and that's called the Centercam version 2. And so we're going to be reviewing it and showing it how it shows a unique way is that it, instead of having a mount and then bringing your webcam into the picture, it comes with its own webcam, which you can adjust easily. Now, the original Centercam had a different mount that brought it on top of the monitor and held it in place. This one is supposedly is going to be more secure. It also comes with the directions on the side of the box, and depending upon the size of the monitor, what way you should adjust it from the height. And we'll talk about some of its features that it has in detail. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get right to it. So this is the Centercam, the new version, and one of the main differences on the original Centercam was the mount that held it in place. Was not as secure as we would have liked, but it did the job, and it was the first of its kind, giving a thin cable connection to the video camera, allowing you to see the screen behind it, see the person you were speaking to without any issues. So this is what we're talking about in product. Let's get it out of the box. Let's see how well it works. Now, it does come with a 5-foot USB-A, but you can go in and it comes with a USB-A to USB-C adapter, so that makes it completely versatile. Now, as you can see here, as I'm holding it up, this is the actual unit. I'm trying to make sure that my AI doesn't mess up with it. And you can see that it's held onto a bracket, which clamps onto your monitor, and you can adjust the height here by moving the cord up and down. I'm going to set this up, and let's find out just how well this camera works. It's supposed to be 1080p at 30 frames per second with color correction, low light sensitivity. So let's find out how well it does. So, what do you think? I'm hooked up, and I've set it to where they want me, which is eye level. I'm looking right into the camera. The camera, as you saw in the picture before, was right at my eye level. So right now, I could be talking to the person and have the camera actually over their face. So I will always make eye contact with that. Or if I'm videotaping. The other thing you're hearing right now, I am using their mono microphone that is built into the camera package. It's really, really, really good. Now, before I was using my another camera, let's just transfer that. Now, this is an Osbot 4-bot camera, and you can see there is a difference slightly in the picture quality, but not bad. Let me just see if we can do both together. So right now I'm pointing at the Centercam camera, and you can see that I'm looking at the Centercam camera, but you can see the image over there, and that's an Osbot 4K camera. What do you think? How is it comparing to an Osbot 4K camera versus their camera is at 1080p at 30 frames per second? I have to say it's doing extremely well. And the lighting in here is doing well. In fact, let me do something. I just turned off the lighting in the room. What do you think? Do you think the Centercam is doing a great job? And right now, again, I'm using the Centercam microphone versus my Yeti microphone. So I have to say that this unit is a vast improvement. Like I said, I reviewed the Centercam original several years ago when it came out, and it was a good unit at the time, but now they've come out with version 2. And as you can see, not only is the image quality extremely good, and clarity is excellent, the one thing about that I loved about it is not resource hogging. And what I mean by that, many of you want to use more than one webcam at the same time. And when you use multiple webcams, what can happen is the units, the system, the computer is having an issue because a lot of different brands won't play together well. Well, right now I have my Osbot 4K, I have the Centercam. In fact, why don't we try to see how well it plays with another camera? Now, one of the things I wanted to test, and I'm doing it right now, is how well does the Centercam play with different brands of cameras in using up system resources. And if you're trying to connect multiple webcams, I did do a video on that, on how to connect multiple webcams at the same time. But one of the things I've discovered with some webcams is they will not work with other webcams. I don't know why. Could be the software, could be a software glitch. But right now, the Centercam, which is this one right here, and the Osbot camera, which is right here, and my USB camera I use for my product reviews is right here, all at the same time without giving me any issues. That is a great thing, because when you want to have multiple cameras and you want to be doing at different angles and you want to be able to play, the Centercam plays well in that arena. So let's talk about this particular model. This is the Centercam, again, version 2. A far upgrade from the original one that came out several years ago. Image quality, great. Low light quality, great. Full 70 HD view. Built-in microphone, an indicator light on the side that tells me when the camera is on and working. And just has a 16-inch long tube that you can adjust it for different size monitors, a 5-foot cord, and most importantly, like I said, it plays well with other cameras. That's probably one of the greatest frustrations. Anybody who's doing any type of production and you want to have a camera to your right and you want to have a camera to your left and you want to be able to look at the Centercam, and when you plug them all in, they won't work together because the software doesn't work together. But the Centercam worked, as you could saw, with an Osbot 4K. It worked with an AirHug 13. It worked with a no-name USB brand. All of them worked at the same time with no issues. That is a fantastic thing. So again, with the Centercam version 2, excellent product. Another solution to being able to have a perfect contact with your client, be able to look at them. And the nice thing about it, because of the thin tube and the small camera, is that your webcam will not be closing off or preventing you from seeing the full screen. It's so tiny that right now I can actually see the image right behind it without any issues. Anyway, I hope this information has been helpful for you. Check out my other videos on other products, on how-tos and videos. I will also be producing another video then on how to make a full production studio and how to do this. Look forward to those. Check out the other videos. Until next time, your grandpa just loves to hear from you. Put it in the comments. So what did you end up choosing? Did you end up getting the Centercam version 2, or did you try something else and found that works better for you? We'd love to hear from you. I try to answer all the comments. Check out the Amazon links that I leave for you guys so that you can purchase the products. Until next time, this is your grandpa out. Have a great day. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
you.